All right, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is when you watch this video, just make it apply. So, guys, I am so sorry. My readings is so late. And the reason why is because I've had so much to do this month. Just wait 1 minute. All right, so I've had so much to do this month. I started the month going to Ecuador being crowned. So that was 2 weeks. And so, for anyone that is following Ifa Santeria like me, then hey, give me my congratulations. I am now crowned Oya. So I am, 100% initiated. And so now I'm going through my year of white. And part of the year of white is, it's a lot of things you can't do. And one of the things you can't do is show your face on camera. So that's why I'm going to do it different for the next year, so that within this year, I'm making sure that I'm following all the rules that I'm supposed to be following. And of course, just coming back from, my spiritual journey, my spiritual trip, just being at work. Work has been crazy. So I just haven't gotten around to, the reading. So because May is almost over with, I just want to do the overall message for the month of May, and then I'll do a full reading going over what each week and stuff like that is going to be. We'll do that. We'll do that next month for June. So thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, Oguns. Thank you, Orishas. Thank you, Oladumare. Thank you, Olarun. Thank you, Olafi. Thank you for this day. May you continue to bless us, watch over us, and keep us safe, and give us a good, powerful message. Thank you, ancestor, spirit guides. Keep going. All right, so we are on Aquarius. So what do you have for Aquarius? I like using different forms of divination. It really gives you a good feel of what the reading is going to be about. The stone that was picked is all about standing still, time to turn inwards and wait for what is to come, have self-control and unity. So the one thing that I love about the stones is that it needs to connect. As long as it's connect with what the tarot cards are saying, then we're good. So let's see how this is all going to tie in together. All right, thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, Ogun. Let's see what is the message for Aquarius. I'm not going to do breakdown into the weeks because we're so far into May and we're almost done with May. But let's get an overview of what May is about. Five of Cups, sadness. That is the overall energy. So I can see why the stones are saying this is a time to look inward. You have the Queen of Swords as the crossing energy. And now let's see what the crowning energy, okay, is the Wheel of Fortune. Is letting you know things are getting ready to change. And things are getting ready to change you. So you might be dealing with a relationship, because it's saying specifically that things are getting ready to change when it comes to trust and love. And then for the last card, let's see what your challenge is. Because like I said, I'm not going to break it down to the different weeks. So your challenge is your intuition, is listening to your intuition. Card at the bottom of the deck is the Magician card, and it talks about manifestation. So let's see where we're at, Aquarius. So your overall energy is saying that you're experiencing some sadness. There is definitely some sadness that you're experiencing. And so it's like, let's get up out of that, that negative draining emotion, and see what can be done. Even the cards that came out for the clarifiers, you have the Five of Pentacles, where it talks about all aspects of your life are open to, disaster, physically, emotionally, financially, that you're worried, you're stressed, you're insecure, possible employment, loss of home, health problems. So it talks about a lot of, problems going on, but it's connected to the Two of Cups, which talks about a relationship. It talks about a connection. It talks about a partnership. And so you are probably experiencing a lot of sadness this month, Aquarius, when it comes to a partner. So you are probably, allowing this situation to get the best of you. And so now your crossing energy is saying, okay, in order to, help you with this sadness, you need to be resilient. You need to, it's like, no, stop doing all that crying. It's like, stop, keep telling yourself that, oh, this is not going to work out and all of this other stuff, maybe blaming yourself for some. And it's like, no, you need to stand in this, and I can see why now your stone came out as what it did, because it's telling you, like, look, you need to look inwardly. You need to have this wisdom and everything and look inwardly. For the clarifiers, you have the World card. The World card talks about a completion to a cycle. And you have the Eight of Wands, which talks about you at a major crossroad in your life. And so it's saying that if you stay resilient, you're going to end up closing this cycle of being at this major crossroad in your life. But it's all about you staying strong. Your crowning energy is what you need to do immediately in order to solve this problem of this sadness. And what you need to do immediately is, number one, the World card. The World card is all about going into another season. So it's like right now you're sad, you're getting ready to go into happiness. You're getting ready to go into a opposite season. This is, when we're in springtime, now it's time to go into summer. You're in summer, now it's time to go into fall. And so that's exactly what the Wheel of Fortune is, where it's time for you to go into another season. And that season is going to be, let me show you the cards. You have the Destiny card that's telling you that a new season is getting ready to come. And it's saying that this season is going to be a season of trust. You're going to end up having trust, and you're going to end up having love. So trust and love, Aquarius, those are two good things. And so, of course, with the Wheel of Fortune coming in and telling you that you're going to experience these things, just being honest is giving an indicator that you don't have that now. And so that's one of the things that you need to ask yourself is, why don't you have it? You have the Moon card that popped out. And the Moon card, I like the Moon card because it can mean multiple things. And to this, I feel that it's telling me this is something that you don't know. Like you don't see it. You don't see that things are about to get better. My only thing with this is that if you are staying with somebody after going through a lot of stuff, and if you don't see the signs that things are shifting to get better, you may be holding the relationship back. So let's just say, you guys were going through a major problem and you decided to forgive this person and stuff like that. With the Moon card being here saying that you don't know that there's going to be a new season, and this new season is going to come with trust and love, it's a possibility you might end up messing things up if you start bringing back up what you forgave, what you said that we were going to move forward from. So just keep that in mind. Your challenge is the High Priestess, which is talking about your intuition. I can see that being your challenge in this situation, where it's like you need to listen to your inner voice, which is what the stone told you. You really do need to listen to your inner voice. So all in all, Aquarius, I mean, I think it's a really, interesting reading. This month is just really focusing. It's really focusing on love for you. I like how you got the Wheel of Fortune that came out again, but now as a clarifier. And it's saying, once again, things are getting ready to change. And specifically, you have it paired with the Ten of Wands, which talks about life as a constant battle. And you seem to never get a break. But with this pair together, it's saying this is the energy you're getting ready to leave. And that is what your intuition is telling you. So it's like Aquarius, two things now is telling me that things are getting ready to change, but it's indicating that like things are getting ready to change, but you don't know they're getting ready to change. So it's like, yeah, this person could have put you through some stuff with this sadness, that you could have found out some bad news from somebody you loved. And that is why you have been going through this mental anguish with somebody that is classified as a partner. So whether this is an intimate partner or not, you're going through something because of something that a loved one did, somebody that you really loved and allowed to be in your circle. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is a relationship. And so now the crossing energy is saying that, yes, you're going through this sadness, but we need you to get out of this because we need you to be a little bit more resilient. We need you to be a little bit more strong in this. And what it's saying is that there's going to be a completion to a cycle. And the completion to the cycle is you are going to get out of this crossroad. You're going to end up getting out of this crossroad that you're experiencing right now. And so the crowning energy is telling you, yes, you're going to get out of it so much that there's going to end up being a change. There's going to end up being a change because the Wheel of Fortune is here. And that change is going to be that you're going to be in a position that you are going to have trust now and you're going to have love now in this situation. But the thing I don't like is the Moon card. It's the clarifier, which is indicating that you don't know about this, which means you're not seeing any sign that things are going to get better. This can be a problem because if you don't see it, it's a possibility that you will keep staying in the same energy. That instead of going into this state of peace and accepting this new energy that's coming in, you're going to stay right here in the arguments, in the fights, in all of this. And it's like, no, let's not do that. Even your challenge card is telling you, it's like you're not using your intuition. What are you not using your intuition about? You're not using your intuition about the Wheel of Fortune, which is telling you a change is coming. And a change is coming specifically of the Ten of Wands, that these constant battles that you're going through, it's like, no, we're not going to keep doing this. So, Aquarius, my thing is just like, you need to pay attention to what's coming in. Look at the signs. Look at the signs of what's coming in. And I think that you will be okay. Let's see what your wisdom card, and I'm going to let you go. Let's see what that wisdom card is going to say. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, Ogun. Yep. You got you have Mother Earth. It talks about nurturing. It talks about nurturing energy and creative feminine forces. This is definitely the time for you to stop fighting, Aquarius. Stop fighting this person and bring them in with your loving, nurturing energy. So it's like, look, you guys have already experienced what it is that you have experienced, in this relationship that have caused all of these nights of you arguing and yelling to the top of your lungs and doing all of this unproductive stuff that only makes the relationship worse, because now it's bringing a lot of toxic energy in there. And it's like, this is not the time for you to continue in that. Everything in this reading is saying that this is the time for you to now bring this person in a completely different way. So instead of yelling, it's time for you to nurture this situation.